NACA has for some time now been concerned that stigma and discrimination could constitute more harms if not addressed. This, it says, is because recent findings have shown a high incidence of stigma in many parts of the country. Coming 2 years after the Nigerian HIV Discrimination Act 2014 came into existence, the agency has decided to introduce a simplified version. It also developed a strategy targeted at religious communities.
The benefit to Nigerians is that the rights of people that are living with HIV and that are affected, you may not necessarily have HIV, but you may be affected. For instance, orphans who have been born by people who were HIV positive. These documents will protect their rights. This document will help the average Nigerian to understand that HIV is not a death sentence. HIV is a chronic condition. HIV is something that shouldn't be used as a basis for employment, for marriage, and other things like that.
People living with HIV and AIDS see it as a timely move. This, according to them, is because of provision that seeks to protect their rights.
It's an act that helps to promote the dignity of persons living with HIV in the country. It also helps to protect the welfare and interest of persons living with HIV in the country. And as well, it contains some provisions that ensure that it spells out the rights of persons living with HIV. What you cannot do for an individual living with HIV, like you cannot disclose an individual's status without the consent of that person living with HIV. So if you do that, it's a violation of the fundamental human rights of that individual as contained in section 42 of the Nigerian Constitution and the Anti-Discrimination Act. So it also spells out some penalties for people who violate the rights of an individual living with HIV.
The Nigerian government, through this move, is sending a clear message that ignorance of the law is not an excuse, which is why it has gone out of its way to simplify laws that were put in place to protect people living with HIV and AIDS from discrimination. Bayomi Akimbola, PTV News, Abuja.
And for the service of humanity.